Welcome back everyone to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 1, Episode 7 of War of the Ring. We're playing through the board game version of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, and we've got the forces of Sauron and Saruman mounting from turn 6. We've got a movement from the Haradrim, from the far Harad into the near Harad. We've got the forces of the Witch King of Angmar and Sauron's forces riding out of Minas Morgul, out of Mordor, into the plains of North Ithilien and South Ithilien, which are on the borders of basically the Gondor lands. And we are jumping into turn number 7. The Fellowship is on track 4. It's still hidden. We've got Saruman on the board. We've got, let me show you guys, I got Saruman and the Witch King on the board here. And they got those painted up. Go check out our paint video. We did a massive 3-day painting video. You can go check it out. And we've also got Legolas has left the Fellowship, and he is on Rivendell. And we've got the Gimli is up with the dwarves. They're activated. Gondor is one step away from war, and the Fellowship is still hidden. So let's jump right into the turn 7. So we'll start out with collecting our dice, and so no victory points yet on the board, but let's get into it now. Let's see if we can start getting some skirmishes going. We'll pick some cards to start out the turn. And again, we're over the 6 limit now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7. We have to discard a card. So I said Morgul Wound. Play if the Fellowship is revealed. Recruit 1 Sauron regular unit to Angmar Woods and Sauron Elite upon the Troll Shoals. Okay, I think I'm gonna get rid of that Monsters Roused one. I'll discard this one. We'll save that other one. We've got Hope from the East here. We'll save that one. And let's go over into the player space. We've got the Horn of Gondor. Play on the table of Boromir is in the Fellowship. Oh, maybe we can do that right now. And the Power of Tom Bombadil. Let's see what this one says. Advance the Northern Nation one step on the political track. Whoa, okay. That sounds like a great one to play. So let's discard... We're going to have to discard some cards here. So we're going to do the Dead Men of Dunharrow. No, maybe we got to keep that one. That might be useful later. Let's do Spirit of Mordor and the Grey Company. We'll have to trash these. Yes, we're behind on 2 of those. So let's keep going with this. Okay, so we've got our cards set up. Let me get my reference track again. And we're gonna let's put an extra die into the we'll have a die go in for the hunt for the ring to try to get that ring revealed. We're gonna make some advancement on that, so we'll throw 1 die into that. We will not be declaring the Fellowship, so we put the hunt allocation, and then we will go ahead and do our action rolls. So let's jump into it with the action rolls, getting 3 character rolls and 1 event roll, and we'll jump in with the shadow. Each equally, we got a character, got 2 army, event, muster, and an army muster. So pretty good. Let's jump right in with the character's turn. Let's have them play an event card, character event card. Or they can move characters. Leader move attack with armies. Okay, we'll just play, let's move an army with a leader. Move an army with a leader to an adjacent region which may be free for the purpose of army. Or separate companions. Muster. Well, maybe instead of playing... Oh, I don't have a muster, so let's see. We can... we have an army? No, we just have characters. So we have to have the leader move. So let's have... Okay, we'll do it this way. We'll have... There's a card on the table that says... while this card is in play, the shadow cannot move an army into Lorien, Rivendell, or the Grey Havens. So let's go ahead and have 2 armies moving. We'll have them move one here. And we'll have... Legolas can move them... Legolas can move the elves down, but maybe these elves instead will move down. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll have the elves from the woodland realms perhaps come down to here. Woodland realms. Don't have a leader. Oh, they have a leader. Let's have the dwarves move down to here. Dwarves will move down with Gimli 1. Okay, and so we'll move one of those leader roles down. Shadow player will go. They will get to do a play an event card using a muster. So we've got a muster event card here. Let's see which ones we've got. They can play either we can recruit one unit, so let's just use that card while we've got the chance to, and we'll recruit another unit as reinforcements into this army here. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on to another character turn for the free people. Let's do the Fellowship Progress again. Why not? Let's have them progress once more. So we'll move them ahead, and the Shadow player will get to do a roll. They will go ahead. A Shadow player is going to go ahead and play the Elven Ring to change one of these musters into a Eye of Sauron. So we will discard this Ring of Power as part of a discard here, and that Ring of Power is gone. So they get to 2, and they're going to try to detect Fellowship here. 5, they do not detect it, so no worries there. Fellowship is now progressed to 5. So, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so let's go back to, we'll skip a turn and let the Shadow player play, and they will play a move minions. They will move their they're going to move their Nazgul. It looks like the war is mounting, so let's move the Nazgul, have a Nazgul in this space here. And we will add another Nazgul into this space here in minus Morgul. So now we've got Nazgul leaders sort of across the major spots. We've got Saruman and Orthanc. We've got a Nazgul here. So that'll be their move. Back to playing an event card from... We can play any event card here, so let's just take a look here. Let's recruit one Gondor unit and one Gondor leader unit in Dol Amroth. So we're going to get to have a Gondor unit, regular or elite, and one Gondor leader. So let's do an elite. Why not? Let's get an elite unit and a leader. So we will grab these two, place these on the board. Right, Gondor units. Right, these are here. And this one gets us to use up some of our cards so we don't have to keep discarding them. So that will be our card. Back to the shadow player. They also can play... so they can play their muster card, their army card. They're going to move the armies of Nir Harad into East Harador. So they're moving like this. So you can really see that this is a full press onto, full press into Gondor. So they're definitely mounting their forces. So let's move that army one out. Last die for the forces of the Fellowship, and it's a character. So they will move once again. They will move. Let's say I'm having played an event card, play a character card from the deck. So let's just see one of our character cards. Event card. Let's check out what we have here for character events. So they will play move any or all companions who are not in the Fellowship. If a companion in there, activate the Dwarven Nation, move it directly to the war setup. So let's move the dwarves directly to war. This is great. The dwarves are now at war. That's an awesome card to play. Get that one settled out of the way. And lastly, we've got two moves by the Shadow. So Shadow can move a muster or a army move. So let's have them also play another event card for army. And they will get to play... they can play any of the cards. So, fighting Uruk-hai. If Saruman is in play and the army containing Isengard is besieging a stronghold, not yet. Saruman is at play and the Easterlings are at war, not yet. Easterlings are not at war. The Lidless Eye. Change up to 3 unused shadow action dice results into the... Okay, we can use that later. The Sheolib's Lair special tile is now in play. Add that tile to the hunt when the Fellowship is on the Mordor track. Okay, so we'll play this card just to get it sort of out of the way. So we got this one played. This Shelob's Lair we're going to add that when they jump into that. So just leave this here for the Cracks of Doom track. Keep track of it later. Lots of the nations are at war. We need to get Gondor, push them through at war. So last die to play will be, let's do an army unit again. And we'll have the let's have this army moving. Well, they need a leader, correct? Oh no, it's just mustering. So move armies, move to 2 different armies. So we can move this army here, and we'll also move this army down here. Right, so that's going to do that. That's going to wrap up our turn. So thank you for watching turn number 7. We'll see you over in episode number 8. You can click the links here. As usual, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Check out our links and the Pontus Fathom Press channel. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.